since 1979. From one humble home for children of leprosy patients, Malaysian Care has grown to provide a plethora of services. Illumined by the gospel of Jesus Christ, our stewardship ethos are attentive to the needs of the poor and the needy. At Malaysian Care, our holistic mission aims to embody the good news of reaching out to the whole person. We are indigenous in entity, evangelical in theology, ecumenical in involvement, holistic in approach, and integrated in service. At Malaysian Care, our services aim to restore and reintegrate the poor and vulnerable through the means of holistic empowerment. We empower communities and foster sustainable development in partnership with the local people and churches. Through impactful ways, we build communities and harness capacities of individuals for long-term outcomes that potentially overcome poverty and exclusion. Malaysian Care continues to campaign and act to address structural and systemic issues.
Dari dulu sampai sekarang pun kami mempromosikan kepada belia-belia termasuk sahabat Sarawak, mereka telah menjalani kursus di sinilah. Tak kira kaum, bangsa dan agama lah.
Harapan saya untuk membuat sesuatu di kampung seperti membuka ladang menggunakan apa yang telah saya pelajari di sinilah.
Penglibatan kita di sini juga Malaysian Care adalah bekerjasama dengan komuniti untuk mengenal pasti keperluan di setiap kampung, dan kita terus menjalankan kursus keuangan. Kita juga menyokong komuniti dalam menjalankan projek.
Dengan inisiatif Malaysian Care, kami tubuhkan satu kumpulan untuk menjana pendapatan. Dengan izin Tuhan, semuanya mendatangkan hasil yang membanggakan.
Ya, puji Tuhan, ini ayam-ayam sudah mulai bertelur. Ya, dan bukan itu saja, kami diberi kesadaran bahwa sebenarnya ya kemiskinan itu bukan hanya disebabkan oleh betul-betul tiada pendapatan, tetapi tentang kecukupan untuk pengurusan keuangan. Karena walaupun banyak uang, tetapi kalau tiada sistem untuk mengurus keuangan, uang itu terlalu cepat mengalir dan tidak tahu dia pergi kemana.
Mereka selalu bagi semangat dan bagi perjuangan tu dekat kami dari segi hal tanah, tempahan, dari segi simpanan cukup baguslah.
Amat berterima kasihlah dengan koperasi. Kalau kita simpan di kedai macam RM5 saya simpan, tak boleh. Terpaksa simpan dekat koperasi. Pasal dia orang pun datang mengambil sendiri sini. Ada juga saya buat pinjaman macam pokok getah.
Kami sebagai cikgu-cikgu didedahkan dengan teknik menguruskan kelas dan menguruskan pelajar. Saya mengajar tentang peraturan kelas dan juga asas suku kata, matematik dan rutin kelas.
Di Malaysian Care, fokus saya adalah kepada kelas yang dikenali sebagai dek penanai. Dalam kelas kami ini, fokus utama kami adalah kepada pembentukan asas dan memperkukuhkan asas 3M mereka, iaitu membaca, menulis dan mengira. Cabaran utama yang dihadapi oleh kanak-kanak orang asli secara keseluruhannya adalah keciciran. Dengan adanya dek penanai ini, kita memberi peluang kepada mereka. Banyak juga kanak-kanak yang keciciran yang tidak pergi ke sekolah pun datang dan belajar bersama-sama. Jadi tempat ini tempat untuk semua orang. Jadi tidak ada pengisihan, tidak ada diskriminasi. Jadi kita semua adalah sama.
There's about 170,000 registered refugees in Malaysia. They don't have legal rights to employment, housing or even education. So this is where we try to fill in the gap, trying to just enhance their education through supplementary or skill-based programs.
I like teamwork and I learn
a lot of English and I learn to use English.
Our teacher also very patient. When we go for other country, also very helpful this thing. The baking class is very helpful to us.
People development, apart from very specific skill training, because we look at the individual and take that very seriously to develop the whole person, building their self-esteem, their confidence, and just restoring their identity as a human being, because many have endured a lot of struggle and persecution. We want to restore that hope in them to help them see that there's something more than their current circumstance.
We have no confidence to deal to others, but Youth Junction give me to strength how to deal to others. It's not just Youth Junction, it's a Hope Junction.
In our country, Malaysia, there's currently 60,000 prisoners. Whenever the prisoners are released, there are actually not much places they can go for help. Malaysian Care actually work on a shift basis, day shift and night shift, journeying with the women one-to-one. It's a halfway home, so they come and stay temporarily, about 1 to 2 months. Each of them will have a caseworker to look into their needs, whether to prepare them to look for a job or to get skills, so that all we're able to find the strength and the support to carry on in their life, to maintain the sobriety and also the job sustenance.
So, saya rasa sangat bersyukur. Saya rasa macam saya ada family dan saya tak kesorangan. First pergi kerja, time tu hujan, lepas tu dia pun berhujan-hujan sama kita orang dan dia payung saya dan dia ajar saya macam mana cara naik bas. Itu yang paling saya hargai dan saya tak pernah pun dapat orang sebaik macam itu.
After they've gone through the program, you come to realize that they have indeed become more mature, more thoughtful, in fact more considerate as well. The main thing that revolves around each and every one of this service is the idea of instilling and inspiring hope. As you get to know them better, you come to realize that many of them come from broken families. Their parents are missing, father figure missing. We may not be their biological fathers per se, but we are one way or another a guide to them, if I may say so, maybe even a glimpse of God, our Father, who has shown himself to us and we subsequently to them.
Play actually plays a huge part in their development, and because of that we wanted to provide these resources that will complement what therapists are already doing for our children outside. The target audience that we cater to are our lower income and underprivileged families. Services out there cost a couple hundred per session, and these families are living basically on the edge. On a week-to-week basis, they may not even know whether do they have enough food to put on their table. That is when we saw the need to also start early intervention support. We go in to do home-based support, empower the mum. It's a 12-class session that we run with her to train her up, to help him on a day-to-day basis.
Saya anak dulu 3 ada, sekarang 2 meninggal, 1 saja ada. Pulang-pulang dia mari kasih belajar, kasih anak saya semua barang-barang beli, kasih semua barang itu main-mainnya, kasih ajar dia belajar semua. Banyak terima kasih. You datang rumah saya. Kalau ini macam tolong kita pun banyak senang.
Banyak tolong saya.
Malaysian Care also provides job coaching service for our young adults with learning disability. Our job coach service also provides monthly discussions for our young adult, and through this, our job coach is able to provide behavioral strategies to help them regulate back at their workplace.
I'm learning to manage my own punctuality, time management. Thank you to everyone for supporting me to be more independent.
Okay, so sekarang anda berada dalam kelas di mana program inklusif prasekolah dilaksanakan, di mana kita membantu guru-guru dengan melatih mereka untuk menggunakan kurikulum ini. Jadi kanak-kanak yang ada masalah pembelajaran dan juga kanak-kanak biasa dapat belajar bersama-sama dan juga bermain bersama-sama lah.
Malaysian Care datang dan mereka banyak membantu saya menjalani latihan bagaimana untuk mengajar kanak-kanak berkeperluan khas di daerah Kudat ini.
Waktu saya mengingati program Malaysian Care, saya mampu mengubah anak saya. Akhirnya, sewaktu kami jumpa dokter, dari mana kamu belajar begini? Dokter tanya. Saya ikut program Malaysian Care. Saya katakan saya sebagai guru tadika dan saya diberikan bekalan teknik untuk mendidik kanak-kanak keperluan khas daripada Malaysian Care. Ini adalah teknik yang saya guna. Oh, Malaysian Care, di mana pusatnya? Dokter tanya.
We can already see changes in the communities that we work with, the areas that we are working in, but we are looking for a change in policies that will better protect and even enhance their rights for people living with HIV, prisoners and orang asli. First of all, to help the people who are affected themselves to speak up, and then to partner with Christians and churches to speak up with them and for them, and then to lobby for changes in policy at the national level. So we are looking at working at the community level, then the district level, and then the state, and then the national level. And we are looking for churches to be even more involved in advocacy and as voices of change so that we can realize biblical justice.
Partner with us today and be good news to the poor in our land.